Hey everyone, we are experiencing another heat wave here on the West Coast, so I am going to leave this portion very short and sweet. I am shopping solo this week. The kids are getting a break at home because my husband's there, and I get to shop by myself, which is really good because we are out of so many basics and like completely ran out. And so this grocery haul is going to be a really big one. Last week, I undershopped because my kids, so many of them are going away to camp. So I thought, oh, I'll just get less and we'll be fine. Well, I got less, but we ran out. And so I need to pick up a lot of things. Also, my parents are coming into town for a few days, so I need to make sure I include them and make sure I have enough food to feed 2 more people. This week I did get to the farm because we ran out of produce, so I needed to do a really big haul from there. And I also participated in the $1.49 days of Save on Foods. So fun, right? If you participated, it's always a good time to go shop there and get the deals. So let's start us off with what I purchased at those 2 locations. Save on Foods has had another $1.49 day. It feels like it's been a really long time since the last one, so I was looking forward to it. All right, English muffins, limit of 2, so $1.49 per package. I did notice, I'll say this off the bat, that a lot of their limits have shrunk since, what they've been probably since the last year. So I made sure that I really watched the limits. The tomatoes, I believe it was a limit of 4 for these ones. I just purchased 2, and then a limit of 10 for avocados. Those were the ones that had the high limit count, but I only purchased 2 because it's really only my husband that enjoys the avocados. Walnuts were $1.49 per 100 grams in the bulk section, and the deli ham was as well, and I believe it was a limit of 700 grams, I believe. Anyways, I picked up the largest one I could find because we have a large family. These chicken stuffing rolls, never had them before, but I thought this was a good opportunity to try them out, and they were a limit of 2. The real fruit gummies were a limit of 4, and so I went with the sour, and then I just went purple bag, blue bag. Just stayed away from the red original. The crispers and the bits and bites, so these were a combined limit of 4, so I went with cheddar, barbecue, and then 2 of our favorite dill pickle for crispers. The chubbies, I've actually never seen these on Save on Foods before, but they were 3 for $1.49, and I just picked up 3. Nevaeh saw them and asked, so I said, okay. They're actually a really good price for 3, so 50 cents each is great. All right, so I went with pear. I've never seen that one before. She chose orange, and then I purchased 1 blue raspberry because I know Trexham will like it. Jello was a limit of 2, blue raspberry, and raspberry was the one that I went with. The Barnett pears, part of me kind of doesn't want to admit that pear season is here, but it is. And $1.50 per pound. It's actually really good for pears. And the small tortillas, they were a limit of 2, so I purchased 2 because we will definitely use these. So that is what I purchased for the $1.49 days. And then while I was there, so I went to Save on Foods before I went to the farm, and I knew I wanted peaches and I needed some celery. I wasn't sure what their prices would be, so I picked up a couple of both. These were $3 per pound, purchased 5, and then I just did the 2 small stalks of celery just in case. So I have it for a recipe, and I believe it was like $3 a pound, but like that's not even 1 pound. Anyways, that's my Save on Foods haul this week. Oh man, I'm so grateful I made it to the farm. We were so low with our produce. I do not like getting that low on it. Like, I think we had like 1 or 2 carrots left and just lemons and limes. Next to nothing. So Surrey Farms and Save on Foods came in very handy right now. All right, blueberries, this flat of blueberries is $12, and I don't know if you were really going to be able to appreciate the size of these blueberries. They are jumbo. They're just huge. I don't know. As long as they're flavorful, I'm good with it. So $12 for this big flat. And then raspberries are back. I thought that raspberries were done for the season, but nope. but they do cost more money. This flat is now $18, but still a really great price compared to what's in the stores. The cucumbers, the mini cucumbers are per pound, and this bag, I think it was like $2.25 per pound. This bag came to $5.25 altogether, but they're super nice and fresh. The local blackberries are $5 for a container, so a really good price. Lemons and limes are 69 cents each. The apples, so Granny Smith and Pink Lady, they are $1.50 per pound. I actually looked on my receipt. This was 70 cents, and these were $1.34 altogether. I did find some celery at the market, and guess what? It's 88 cents per pound. Or not market, farm. But anyways, guys, this celery came to $1.88 altogether. It's huge and it's fresh, and I cannot remember the last time I purchased celery for so cheap. I'm super happy. Then the peaches were $3 a pound, and this bag came to close to $11. But look at this peach with the leaves still on. Like, talk about perfection. Well, I guess if the leaf was alive, it would be perfect. They're a little limp, but it looks beautiful, right? Okay, local carrots. I can't remember how much they were per pound, but this whole bag came to $2. I am just so thrilled about that price because freshly grown carrots are so tasty and delicious. Yay, $2. The bag of mini peppers has increased in price. It is now $4 for this bag, but there's a lot in there, so I'm not upset about that. And then local Okanagan Macintosh apples. Whoops. They're out now. Apple season has started officially, and I believe it was $1.50 per pound. They're not a heavy apple, but they're really tasty when they're local. They're not like soft and spongy, but they're crisp and juicy. And so I really like purchasing them. And this bucket came to, I believe it was like $3.84. And the last item I purchased today was this raspberry syrup. It is actually gone down in price. The raspberry is $5.25. Such a good price. For today's shop, let's start off with the sale items from Costco. Cheese. This pizza mozzarella cheese is on sale for, I think it was like $12.50, and then the Kirkland marble cheese is on sale for $12. Provolone cheese slices are on sale for $10. Then these ice push pops, love them. They're so good, especially the blue raspberry. This box is on sale this week for $11. And then last but not least, the fudge bars, they are on sale for $10. I needed 2 salted butters. Regular price is now $5.65. Then I wanted to treat my mom and dad to these dairy-free here, let me take this off. Okay, so blueberry limeade, mango pineapple, and raspberry lime. They're sorbets. They're really, really delicious. I've had them individually from Superstore before, and so because my parents are coming, I wanted to treat them to these. $13. The plain Greek yogurt is $11.50. I'm going to make those delicious Korean beef tacos again this week. So the 2 roasts were $45. The extra large eggs, the 30 pack is $11.50. Then $5.64 for the 2 liters of milk. $3.09 for the creamer. Then the whipped cream is $5.09, and the chicken breast is $30. Lots of fridge and freezer products from Costco. All right, the Superstore, the frozen vegetables, I needed some corn, and the Green Giant was about 50 cents cheaper than the President's Choice brand, so I purchased it for just over $3. The Yops are on sale this week again for 88 cents each, limit of 6. So I purchased Trexan, the raspberry, strawberry, mango, and 2 tropical, 2 peach. They have a really good price on a couple of their seasonal special ice cream products. Like the bars, like they had cinnamon churro and s'mores. I've been eyeing up, and so is Nevaeh, the birthday cake bars, so I went with them. So all of those products, including this one, are on sale right now for $1.64. Very good price, because I think they were almost $6 before. And then for more ice cream, some vanilla ice cream, this was $5. And then for $4.88, some Chapman's Premium Wolf Pass. We had this a couple weeks ago. Delicious. Moving on to produce from Costco, some snap peas. They actually look really good, which is great. This bag is $11. Then some romaine lettuce. We have another new brand. It's like, how many brands are there? But hey, this one actually comes from British Columbia, so I guess that's pretty good. $8 for this 6-pack. I purchased this pineapple because we haven't had pineapple in a while, but I never thought to make sure it could stand. It can't stand. Isn't that funny? So I'll have to prop it up between a couple of things. $6 for that pineapple, then $7 for the smaller watermelon, which we are really going to enjoy the next few days because it is hot. I'm sweating in my home. Even Costco felt hot today. I'm like, where's the air conditioning? Okay. Superstore coleslaw, $9 for this large bag, $4 for the iceberg lettuce. What is with iceberg lettuce? Why does it cost so much? It was hard to find even like a larger size one. Like this is as big as I could find it, and they're not super heavy, so it's, I don't know. I'm just so shocked with how much it costs. I would think this would be the cheap lettuce. Cilantro is on sale for 90 cents. What I'm gonna do is just put it in a cup and put it in my fridge so that it lives longer. Strawberries, these strawberries actually look really good. This carton was on sale for $6. Zucchini, I want to make some zucchini chocolate loaf, and yeah, this, I don't know how much it came to altogether, but it was $3 per pound. It's not too heavy. Cherries are still going, which is shocking, and they're really beautiful. These were $3 per pound, and I just picked a bag up of them because I didn't want a giant bag. Limes, great price. They're on sale, and there's no limit. They are 56 cents per lime. Great. Made up for the lemons. The lemons were, I think, $1.25 per lemon. I'm like, no thanks. All right, and then cauliflower is on sale this week for $2.85. All remaining items from Costco. Let's start off with the sale items. Their Dempster's burger buns are on sale for $4.50, which is great because I'm going to be making some shredded barbecue chicken burgers when my parents come this weekend. So fantastic, and those burgers are so good. All right, Little Bites are on sale. The big box of 20 bags. So are the Val granola bars and the Special K bars, the strawberry blueberry box of 60. All three of these items are $10. Then the fig bars, I haven't purchased fig bars in a really long time because they're so expensive, but they are on sale this week for $17. Perfect for just, around the corner. We have back to school, and those are so good with the school lunches. So I'm really grateful for that. The Coastal Berry Trail Mix is on sale this week, $10 for this bag. And because my Superstore bags are now $6, when these are on sale, they actually are quite a good price considering how much you get in each bag. So that's really good. All right, Frosted Flakes are the second to last sale item. This box is $7.50. It's great. It's a 2-bag jumbo box. And then pickles. Oh my goodness, pickles are on sale for $6.50. Oh, some cilantro just came off that. And I hope that I have enough room in my fridge. It's the only reason why I don't like buying this big jar. But the Bix pickles, the regular size jar in at Superstore, is over $7 now. So this large one being $6.50 is such a great price. Okay, everything else is regular price. The Kirkland mayo, $10. $8.50 for the 2-pack of the Bullseye barbecue sauce. Croutons are, I think they're like $6.70. Yeah, not too bad. But let me tell you, vanilla is going up in price again, $18. Ouch. I'm going to use it very sparingly, only when very much so needed, because it's getting expensive again. Doritos, the Dorito salad we made like a couple weeks ago was so good. We're gonna have it again. And I thought instead of getting the small bag at Superstore, because right now you can get the 2 small bags at Superstore for $8, or you can get this large bag at Costco for $8.50, and it has more in it than the 2 combined, so that's really good. For bread this week, we're going with the rye bread, $6.79 for the 3 loaves. Then the non-food items, we needed more toilet paper, $24. Pencils, I would like to wait till they go on sale. So this package is $10 and it's still pretty good considering all that you get with it. Oh, I just noticed they're giving the big erasers out instead of the end ones. That's so good because I feel like I have like 200 of the little ones because my kids just don't use them. So, ooh, this is so good. What a win. Okay, so anyways, I normally wait till these go on sale, like around $7, but there weren't very many left. There was maybe like 50 to 60 left. So I thought I'm not taking a chance. So I picked it up this week for regular price. And then last item is the dishwasher detergent, $16 for this, what is it, 115 pack. All remaining items from Real Canadian Superstore. Let's start off with the beverages. AHA is the best priced flavored club soda this week. I went with the pineapple passion fruit. This box was $5.50. Now the Real Canadian Superstore brand, it was $5.75, and then bubbly was just over $6. So this is the best price this week. Now the Fanta is $7. Went with pineapple. Got a theme going on here. We're gonna live out the rest of summer here on a high. I actually promised the kids I'd purchase this summer and I kind of forgot about it till I saw it today. So yeah, pick that up for them to finish off this summer holidays. All right, the strawberry mist is a 6-pack for $4. It's nice because it's sweetened with the stevia, or the stevia leaf, sorry. And so it's just kind of nice to have one with less sugar in it. Coffee filters, we needed a new pack. They are on sale this week for $3.50. The summer candy is still on clearance, so I thought I'd pick it up again. My kids love all of the above. So the marshmallow cones, $1.64. The rainbow belts, $2.24, and then $1.34 each for the watermelon marshmallow and the tropical banana. The white chocolate was not easy to find this week, but I was able to find 1 bag of regular Decadent, the President's Choice brand, and it was $5.50 for this bag. For some reason, there's quite a bit of the cream cheese chips, but not the white chocolate. All right, for cones, I went with the pointed end because I didn't want 36 of them. We don't know. Here on the Lower Mainland, we can go from 30-degree hot weather to cold and rainy pretty quick, so I did not want 36 cones. This box was a little bit cheaper because they have less in it. It was $2.86. For the cereals this week, the prices were all over the place. Okay, so for the Kellogg's Mini Wheats, the jumbo box, and the Kellogg's Fruit Loops, they were $8.47 a box, limit of 4. Then the Cheerios, the family sized one, I went with multigrain and plain. They were $8.84 a box, limit of 4. So these two are going to go together. Then for the smaller box of regular Shreddies, they were $3.33 a box, limit of 1. And then the larger box of the Honey Shreddies along with the honeycomb cereal was, I just had to look at my receipt, was $5.19 a box, limit of 4. So yeah, these two will go together as well. But yeah, he really had to watch the prices and the limits on the cereal that went with the right appropriate brands, because wow, it was a lot this week of different prices, but I'm really grateful that there were so many varieties on sale because last week there weren't. So, all right, trail mix. These are $6 a bag now. I went with Ultimate Bar Mix and the Mountain Peak Mix. Needed some raisins for muffins I'm going to make. Normally I get the no-name ones, but they were like hard and dry inside the bag, and I haven't seen it like that before. So I thought, no, I'm gonna go with some brand name Sun-Maid raisins. And so this bag is $8, but I can feel they're nice and soft inside. That's what I want. Okay, the instant noodles. These are $1.50 a piece. I went with 2 this week, and then the tortilla large rounds are $2.50 for this bag. Soya sauce, I wanted to do the brand name, but it was $2 more than the no name. So the no name, it is $2.24 for this bottle. And then I needed cumin because I'm completely out. And this beautiful container is $7. 7. Ouch. I tried to see if I could find it in a store brand, container, but nope. So Clubhouse it was. All right. Triscuits. They had a limit of 1. They were $1.99 per box, and then $3 limit of 1 for the Nature Valley peanut butter biscuit bars. Then the Nature Valley lunchbox and just their normal granola bars are on sale this week. Limit of 4, $2.50 per box. So I went with s'mores, salted caramel and chocolate, coconut dark chocolate, and roasted mixed nut. Wagon wheels are on sale for the whole entire month of August. Just haven't picked any up. I thought, this box is a really good size because only a couple of my kids enjoy them. So it's much nicer than the larger boxes that can come out later, closer to Halloween. And this box is $1.75 right now for PC members. And then Bear Paws are on sale. I went with banana bread. And this was, I think it was like $2.50 for this box. And I'm kind of bummed out because Costco also has Bear Paws on sale this week. Their giant box of the chocolate chip ones for $10. But I thought, well, I already got enough of this kind of food, so I didn't get them. But if they're on sale next week, I may just go grab some. All right, beans. I went with 2 cans of black beans this week. They're $1.79 per can. And then $2.75 for the President's Choice refried beans. The no-name cobs of corn, right now they are 2 for $3, so I purchased 2, and then the corn medley was $3.24. $2.50 for some crushed pineapple, and then everything else there's like non-food items. So hairbrushes, my daughter's hairbrush, I don't know what happened. I think she dropped it maybe, but it's cracked all the way from the top down. So she needed a new one, and then ours is getting a little like torn at the bottom. So there's this dual pack one for $11 on sale. So I thought, yay, one for her, one for me. I need some new hair elastics. I'm literally on my last one. I don't have to buy these very often, thankfully. $6 for this large package. It'll probably last me like 5 years, which is good. Then for lunch boxes, my daughter, her lunch boxes are just a little bit too small for her, but they still work. It's just, she doesn't need an adult size lunch box, but the little kid one's too small. So I thought, why not get a couple of snack sized ones as well for her, so then can just use it along with the box that she has, and that's actually makes it more affordable too than buying 2 brand new ones. So got 2 of these. They are on sale right now for $7. I got 1 pink and 1 purple because that's the color of her current lunch boxes. Then palm olive is on sale this week for $1.97. Well, that was a big one. I knew it would be, and it was made larger by the fact that Costco put on so many items like on sale that we will be using very soon as we return back to school. So it feels like it was a restock and a back to school haul all in one, and it just made it ginormous. And then you put on top making sure I have the items for my parents for the suppers and also the desserts and the cool treats that I know that they like. All together, it just made for a very, very large grocery haul. Now, some of the items I probably would have held off on if I had known they were still going to be on sale next week. But the cost of groceries are so high that if I don't know the length of time of a sale and I know we're going to use the product, I'm going to purchase it because the sale price is the old normal price for many of these items. And I don't want to spend more money than what I need to on groceries because I already spend quite a bit having such a large family and like basically like feeding 3 grown men. They eat a lot of food. All right, so for prices, Real Canadian Superstore was $246. Costco, I cannot find the receipt anywhere. I don't know what happened to it. I remember putting it in a bag and bringing it home, but I don't know where it is. But I do remember it was over $400. I think it was like $420. It was very expensive this week, but we are now stocked up, and next week should be able, like should be able to be a lot smaller of a shop for me because lots of the items like the fig bars and whatnot I would have been purchasing anyways. Just purchase them a week early. Oh my goodness, I cannot speak. Okay, everyone, I have hours worth of work ahead of me to put this all away. I'm going to make sure I do it really well though, because we're embarking on a new busy season. Once September hits, it's go time for me until like after the first week and a half of January. So I'm going to clean my cupboards and my containers when I put all of these things away, especially my snack drawer items, so that it looks beautiful, it's organized, it's clean, and it's one of those to-dos that can get crossed off in my mind. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching this week's grocery haul. It was a biggie when I put all those shops together. So thanks for tuning in and sticking with it. And please come back next week to see what I pick up my family of 6 then. Bye, everyone.